Oh, that's probably better, huh? Yeah, look at me. It's better. I'm higher. If that was godly,
Is
if that was ever possible.
Is that the key word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that was ever a thing, that I could be higher.
We're slightly different in focal point, but that's okay. We'll let you be the big man today.
It's like it's not every day.
I didn't even put a number in here. This should be what, 290?
Yeah.
And a social experience, 290.
Yeah.
What do you do for the redo?
Yeah. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has, man. It's good. It's good to be back and be alive. Let me start this off. Sadly, it's got to be kind of short, but not too short. Not uncomfortably short.
And just so everybody knows, I was getting so pissed off at Nick earlier. So like, I'm texting him. Like, so I came out here last night. He helped me with the car situation. And so I'm like, we're doing a show tomorrow, right? He's like, oh yeah, man. So I'm texting this motherfucker all day, right? And not answering. And I'm like, what in the living fuck? So finally I get a hold of his wife, and I'm like, would you tell that prick to answer me? And like, yeah, go ahead and tell him what happened.
Yeah, I didn't pay the phone bill.
Yeah, the motherfucker, dude. Like, are you kidding me right now?
I just had to hop on and click a couple buttons.
I'm like, fuck it, unreal.
It happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just like, why is he not answering me? I'm like, this is ridiculous. I was getting so pissed off. Because I had my shoes on and shit. Because I'm like, if he wants to go, like, I'll be ready to go. But like,
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, it happens even on even on the best days.
I just wanted to tell that story.
But yeah,
it was a good one.
Taking a trip back, man, and we'll get into this. Just a couple products offhand that I can think of, and that come out. Okay, and we talked about this in another episode. This is ancient episode for the show.
It's before me.
Yeah, when Tim was on, Timbo.
Yeah.
We had a chat about,
instead of AD, it's AT after Tim.
After Tim, right? We or BC BCJ instead of BC before current Jimmy.
It can go so many ways.
BCJ, not BJC. That's the Bryce Jordan Center.
I know. Thank God.
But no, we talked about just products that were a bad idea. And you got to wonder, when companies take and release stuff, how do they do it? And one said product, I don't know if it would be worth popping this stuff up on screen. I could kind of Google it if I wanted to.
Like the bag, like I said, the bag, like that the way that writing is, you can like, I pulled 3 different words from it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, certainly. Here, let me grab a different tab.
It's like those magic eye things from back in the day. Do you remember those? You like look at this pattern and you see a sailboat or a skiff.
Let me turn my keyboard on so I can actually type.
Dude, seriously. No phone, no keyboard.
So one product, okay, and this is, like I said, we had talked about this before. I don't know, is it going to? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so this was a bad font choice, is all this was.
At first glance, I do see glitter, but then at second glance, I see Hitler. Third glance, I see Miller.
Oh, it's not going to capture it even if I put it there. Let me change the source so they can see that. Change the source while we're talking about it.
I've been trying to change the source for years, man.
There we go. We'll throw that up behind us. So
what's up, Chris?
What that ends up being, it's a person that says my favorite color is glitter, which, number one, glitter's not a color, but it really looks like it kind of says Hitler, or if you stretch Miller, you could think that. But talk about a poor font choice.
Yeah, you got to think maybe it was, I don't know who it was. I don't know who's that stupid. Like nobody in that office, but they were like, yes, go through with it. Not one of them saw the word Hitler. Not one. Like, are you kidding me? Or there was somebody like me in that office that was like, oh my God, this is going to roll, and just let it go.
So here's another one. I don't want to go to the wrong website, but this is way back in 2017, like right after the show started, literally. Well, we started, it was one of the early episodes when we talked about this stuff. But American Eagle Outfitters, popular, one of them brand namey companies.
Yeah, I've been there.
Released a bracelet that looked kind of like a slave shackle. And it's like, how did that get out of the office into a real product in stores and available online?
That one to me is like, because that one to me is more a matter of opinion kind of thing.
Yeah.
More so than like literally seeing the word Hitler there. Like,
yeah, there you go.
See, that looks like something, like, I don't know. I don't know. Lord of the Rings was popular. Like,
Yeah, but still, but they ended up there's backlash, and they ended up pulling it, like, totally pulling it from online, from their stores, and apologized.
that's why, like, I hate this cancel culture bullshit. Like, that stupid shit like that.
Another one, yeah, exactly. Another one was, somebody released, it was a sweater, I think, that looked like kinda like the clothes with the numbers sewn on during the Holocaust, but it was just a design, and it wasn't designed after that, but in a stretch, you could kinda look at it like that and see it,
Yeah.
and it's like, damn, it's like, sometimes it's just, like, bad products, like, how another one, remember the pot dude, you have to remember this, we're going way back.
Go ahead.
This is one of the deep cuts,
Go ahead.
as you would call it,
Yeah.
Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. That's right at the time of the salad shooter and everything else, dude.
1992, man.
Yeah. Salad shooter was 91.
In its first year, Crystal Pepsi did great sales, if you remember, right?
Yeah, because everybody wanted it because they thought it was cool, but it tasted like dog shit.
Well, it just tasted like regular Pepsi was the bad part of it, like, that's
It didn't taste like regular Pepsi.
it
It resembled regular
yeah,
Pepsi.
it resembled
Yeah.
regular Pepsi, but yeah, and then it just fell off.
Because it was nasty and it was clear.
And also, them paying however many million to get the rights to Van Halen's "Right Now" for it.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember when Diet Pepsi had the "You Got the Right One, Baby" with Ray Charles? Because I remember that one a
Oh,
lot.
man, I wonder what that cost him.
Yeah, I
He was
know.
alive then, wasn't
Oh,
he?
yeah, dude. He did the commercial. Like, yeah, you know that cost.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was more than $1. I'm just gonna go out on a limb
dude.
there.
Dude, for Ray, for sure. There's no doubt. Shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I don't know.
Diet Pepsi, man.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was bringing it.
no, and they sold that, they didn't give that freaking guy his freaking airplane or whatever.
For the Pepsi points?
Yeah, and that was a
Yeah.
bunch of crap too.
Yeah,
He
I
should have got a
mean,
fighter jet, you know what I mean? If he crashed it, he crashed it. I mean, that's his problem.
another one was, you remember when the iPad came out?
Yeah,
It was huge.
Yeah.
It was a
it was revolutionary.
basically, it was. It was a
Yeah.
tab it worked great, it worked better. It wasn't the first take at touchscreen devices by any means, but
It worked the best.
it worked better than anything that had previously been out, and if you can still get a first gen iPad booted up and it works, it'll still work smooth as long as there's no hardware problems. It'll still work smooth. It may not work on the internet and may not work with the App Store, but it'll still operate smooth and do what it does.
Oh, shit.
And it's just like HP tried to like not Microsoft here, but HP tried to like get in on that too, and they had the I think it was the HP touchpad.
That stands for heavy pussy, doesn't it?
No, Hewlett Packard.
Oh, whatever. I'll go with what I said.
The HP touchpad, they tried to come out with their own web OS that ran on it,
Yeah.
basically to make it like the iPad that had its own little iOS that also ran on the iPhone. Just literally bombed. It was bad. They abandoned it, pulled it almost immediately.
You wanna hear one of the most richest blunders that ever happened?
What's
You
that?
know the North Face coats and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You remember how they had that thing, like the North Face would be back here? Yeah, that happened on a machine on accident, dude. So they had all these fucking things and they didn't know what to do with them. So they just set them out and see what happens. And next thing you know,
Everybody's wearing 'em.
that's where their fucking logo is now.
Well, it's
Yeah, but
in 2 spots, right?
Yeah, but that shoulder thing's always there now. But yeah,
But that was an
it
accident.
was a blunder.
Didn't know what to do.
No,
Sent it out.
too much product to throw away.
People bought it.
Yep, and here we are. Ate it right up.
We should we should make an exclusive company that sells shoes, and you get them with 2 rights in a box and 2 lefts.
Or we can sell shirts and I'll print them on the sides. I'll print on the sides, okay? Instead of the front and the back, we'll print on the sides. I think it's genius.
Right?
I don't see how we could go wrong.
Yeah, smaller prints.
I'll make like scales and stuff.
smaller prints, exclusive design.
Yeah. I think it'll work. If that stupid North Face thing will work, you'd think anything would work.
Oh my god, yeah. There's that. And you said about the cancel culture and the way it is, right?
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to dive into. Like, there's some stuff where I may speak up and be like, "Oh yeah, that was a bad idea," or like, "Yeah, they should probably apologize." But I don't try to gather a mob, you know.
Dude, it's fucking literally I watched some lady gather a mob on Facebook today before she called the police. What did she do first? She ran to Facebook before she even called the cops at first. Like, what? No. No. Like, no.
Got to get the mob
That's
going,
what I
right?
mean, man. Pitchforks and shit, like fucking, like no. Like it's just stupid.
Well, here's the thing. Like, say, listen, hypothetical example here. Just making this up, right? Didn't happen, but we'll say it did. You go see a comedy show, right? And that
Mhm.
comic says something offensive that 98% of the crowd's booing him off stage for, right? Now, you were there and I wasn't. But how I see it is I don't think I should be near as mad as you. If you say you were there and you were upset about whatever offensive thing that he said,
Yeah.
me and anybody else that wasn't there for that show and
Yeah. How does it affect their lives? It doesn't.
right, I don't think we should be near as mad, but that's the way people are because of people making clips out of stuff when they're there.
Yeah.
And also, I'm sorry, but if you tune into something on Netflix, a comedy special or a movie where an actor didn't do so good of a job, you don't have you're signing up for that shit by clicking that button or touching that screen to watch it. You have no reason. You don't like it? Watch something else.
Dude, I've perfect example. This kid down in York, he hated the band Trapped, right? So he's posting every day, like, I would never play with, and he was hashtagging them. And finally, I was like, the third or fourth day, I was like, dude, I haven't thought or fucking even, remotely even thought about the band Trapped up until the last 4 fucking days until you keep reminding everybody and making them fucking popular again. I'm like, just stop. Just shut up about it then.
Yeah.
If you want them to go away, quit talking about them. Like
Yeah.
that keeps it alive.
Yeah, certainly it does. But that I could never buy into that. I wasn't there. I didn't witness it. Yeah, it might be fucked up to say something like that,
Yeah, but
but
it
I
doesn't.
could never buy into that. Oh, I wasn't there. I'm just as pissed as the audience is.
Right, because why it doesn't affect you whatsoever.
Yeah.
And if somebody hadn't told you, you wouldn't even fucking know about it.
Right. Or it hadn't been posted to social media. Never would have.
You know what? And I figured out if someday like one of those YouTubers gets in my fucking face with a fucking camera or something, dude, it's gonna be bad fucking news. Like it's gonna be bad motherfucking
It's
news.
gonna be me.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be bad news. I'm telling you, I will fuck them up like getting that shit in my face. Be like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. I mean, if they ask you,
No, if they like calm about it and ask me, like absolutely.
but you're talking about where they just
Yeah, like follow me, dude. I was just smack them. Like it's not even fucking. I won't even.
yeah,
Yeah, hesitate.
it's kinda tough because there's people that have channels based on that spur of the moment, not planned, not scripted type of content where it may be A, a prank, or B, just like walk up and approach a random person. But you never that's the thing, that's the danger in that. You never know what you're gonna get when you just start approaching random people.
Yeah, you're gonna get a fucking hothead like me, dude. You know?
Well, and that happened, remember? We talked
Yeah, yeah.
about
The
that.
guy with the
The one
gun.
kid that was doing prank videos, and he was doing more than pulling a prank, he was following the guy
He
that
was
had
harassing him, man.
harassing him,
Yeah,
yeah, and the dude ended up shooting him.
yeah, and I would have too. There's no doubt in my mind. I would have too.
But
Like,
it's like looking at the guy that prank YouTube kid was harassing, looking at him, does he look like the gun carrying type?
no,
He had a gun in a shopping mall. Like, that's
no, you never know.
goddamn. Yeah. So yeah, it's not surprising that type shit happens because that's all it takes is picking the wrong person on the wrong day.
Hmm.
And if you're gonna form content on a let's roll the dice and do this random 100% all the way, I think that day is gonna come for everybody eventually,
Yeah,
where you
for
get the
sure.
wrong person,
Yeah,
wrong day.
you're gonna fuck around and find out. Yeah,
That's that graph that it
yeah,
starts in the corner and is just like a perfectly horizontal 45-degree line.
yeah. You were gonna fuck around and you were gonna find out.
You fuck around at level 2, you find out the level 2.
Yeah, like
And I wanna kinda rehash that because sometimes you get people that go overboard and you fuck around to a level 2, you find out at like a level 7,
yeah,
with the people that tend to
yeah. Escalate things.
go overboard, yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes that graph doesn't go 45, it
Hmm.
flatlines across the
Yeah.
bottom.
You got one pissed off Jimmy.
But no, let's get that crap out of there. Now we'll switch back to I'm
Yeah, that
switching
Lord of the
back.
Rings bracelet.
Yeah,
It
and
looks like Aragorn's crown, dude. That's what it looks like to
what
me.
it is it's just a thing, and then it has a bolt running through it. So it has a bolt with a hexagon head, and then it threads in on the other side, and
It sounds like Return of the King to me.
But if you look at shackles, it looks exactly like one.
Well, maybe they're into some BDSM stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, but I lost my fucking mouse.
Well, you better find it.
Yeah, I can't. It's like the battery died or something.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is with you and fucking touching things today and not making them work?
I seen it.
Oh my god.
I seen it, Jimmy. I seen it. I gotta go here. Yeah, me touching things today and it not working.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, dude.
There we go, sir.
Yeah, we're back.
We'll go back to that one. Speaking of, that's our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Go there, share it. If you know somebody that might like this weird brand of content,
if you might know somebody that might hate this weird brand of content,
send them over.
Yeah,
send them all.
our way.
We're taking
Please.
all applicants.
Yeah, I don't care if it's their dog. Send them.
But no, it's just weird. I could never get in on that mob mentality being pissed.
No. I get pissed enough on my own. I don't need a goddamn mob.
I'm not saying all situations. Obviously, there's some shit that just wrong.
Right.
You know? And yeah, I'm going to be pissed about it, but I'm still not, it's not going to be mob worthy to me where I'm going to spend time gathering more people to get behind it.
Yeah, I'm just going to bitch to myself about it like I do everything else, and then I'll get over it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But the stuff that's optional, to opt into that and then get pissed.
I know.
Especially when you know ahead of time, like what said content
it's literally like just
contains.
Yeah, it's just literally like, you know what? I want to be pissed off now. Like, that's I'm gonna go be pissed. Like, why would you decide that? Like, I'm over here trying to fight to be happy now and again. You know what I mean? And fucking these guys, like, I'm just gonna be pissed off now. It must be nice to be that happy all the fucking time. That you want to be pissed now and again. Like,
right.
Fuck. Like, I'm pissed about everything all the time.
Like I want that problem.
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking other deal. Like,
I want that to be my big. Oh yeah.
It's the biggest goddamn problem. Fuck, man. Don't even get me started.
But no, it's a crazy world, and the fact is, some of this shit happened. Obviously, Crystal Pepsi, American Eagle, Outfitters, the
Crystal
Purse,
meth.
a lot of that happened before 2020 when there was even.
But it was AT. It was after Tim.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean.
But that shit happened before the 2020 apocalyptic.
Most of that stuff is from the 90s, really.
Yeah.
Those are the best times, if anybody needs reminded.
80s and 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good 20-year span, dude. I take them.
We got to get the double decade in there, you know?
Yeah. The 8s were good, too.
The what?
The 8s. The 80s.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude. Good times.
Yeah.
But no, if if you hear it later, watching it later, if you have a product that was a bad bomb, and I know of a few more, I forget what year they abandoned it, but Henry Ford's son, they had a car named after him, and it cost them a fortune. They only made it for a year or two.
I bet you that's worth billions now.
Yeah, wow.
If you can find one.
If only.
There's one out there.
They tried to make it like a mid-size affordable car, and it was just not
affordable whatsoever.
No. Was it Ford? Yeah, it's Henry Ford's son.
Yeah, nothing's affordable now.
Trying to make sure that I said the right guy. But there's the HP touchpad, especially Crystal Pepsi. Man, just what was the one that Coke tried to hit back with?
Wasn't it there wasn't Crystal Clear Coke, right?
No. Well, Coke tried
Vanilla Coke, wasn't it?
No, I gotta look it up. It's
Colombian cocaine, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Colombian flavor.
That was it.
I liked it perfect. I mean, I enjoyed it. I still do.
Here we go. We'll look it up. It was Tab Clear.
So it was clear.
Tab Clear was Coke's answer. So Coke, they launched Tab Clear on December 14th, 1992. I don't remember that. The Tab Clear.
No, see,
and it was such an obscure name.
That's how good they did with it. You don't remember, and I don't either. It's like fucking it's a fucking Sinbad movie all over again.
The Sinbad movie.
Yeah, fucking right. Fucking Mandela effect.
The Mulder Scully effect.
Yeah, whoever.
What is it? Mandela?
Yeah. Module.
Yeah, man. It and obviously this isn't going to be those aren't the only products that people are going to find offensive or bad or But yeah, don't join into the shenanigans.
Yeah, stay on the mob. Put your pitchforks away. If you have a pitchfork, do some farming.
And especially like I said, for the people that know said content, said product, said whatever is awful bad, not to their taste, and opting in just to have their hot take on it
And be pissed off.
and help mob up. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Find something better to do with
Yeah.
your time. Read a book. Read a
Yeah.
classic.
Take some fucking Lexapro. I don't know.
What's that?
An antidepressant.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Just snort it for all I care. You know?
Sound advice, I guess. I
Yeah.
can't speak to that.
I can't tell you how you to take your medicine.
Pearl,
Anyway.
you're late, Pearl.
Mhm.
Joining in right when we're wrapping up.
We're joining out.
Better late than never, but you can rewatch it.
Yeah. Thousands of times. Get those views up.
Yeah. Just put it on repeat, for a year.
Yeah, and a half.
Everybody, every friend, every family member, grab their phone, their device, put it on repeat.
Yeah, every neighbor you hate, do it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, I just wanted to update. Well, you know what?
You know, Pearl, we're not Paul Revere here, okay? We can't run around yelling at everybody the redcoats are coming all the time, you know? I can't do it. I don't have a horse, and you know, like it's not 1792.
The Tea Party's in effect.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. There's just no Paul.
What is it? The British are coming?
Yeah, the redcoats are coming.
Yeah.
I don't even have a coat, you know what I mean? So like I can't ride around and be telling everybody all the time.
Mail on horseback like the postman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we need those wigs too.
Who are we gonna hire to?
Kevin Costner, he's gonna play the postman, post-apocalyptic postman. He's like, I have a letter for you. They're like, we don't even have streets anymore. You know? Like, get the fuck out of here.
We don't have streets anymore.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll wrap it there, man.
Yeah,
what do you got for us, Mr. Jimmy?
No, that's what I have right there. What I just gave you. Yeah.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, we ain't been here for 2 weeks. There's not going to be no new audio episode today.
No.
Some people listen, some people watch.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You just got to go with it there. But have a good rest of your weekend and get ready for the week ahead.
Yeah, Paul Revere, bitches.